Hello everyone, how are you? Today we'll lessons and everything over, right? And I have given you the syllabus, whatever would be in your fourth test and so on. And the cut short the syllabus also I have given. I feel by now you must have gone through it. Today we'll be doing interrogative sentences. You are all aware of. To interrogate means to ask. Okay? And interrogative sentences are also, in other words, known as questions. Now, how to frame if you get a simple sentence? How to frame questions from that? Let's see today. Right? Okay. Now, question mark very important for interrogative sentences. And right now, we will be framing questions with the helping verbs. Helping verbs you all know, okay? Is, was, are, were, am, may, might, can, could, will, would, shall, should, okay? These are all helping verbs or can, could, may, might, will, would. They are also called modal auxiliaries, and from them we frame sentences. Let's see how. I am a student. Okay, this is a simple sentence, assertive sentence. How do we frame a question from it? Okay, so here which is the helping verb? Helping verb is am. And from here, so we start the sentence. Am will come in the beginning, and who is the subject? Am I. And the rest of the sentence, am I a student? Question mark. Then let us take with is. He is a tailor. He is a tailor. Question forms is the helping verb. Is he a tailor? Okay, take us with is, then was. He was absent yesterday. Are you all getting me? He was absent yesterday. So, what is the verb? Was. How do we frame a question? Was he absent yesterday? And a question mark. So, is, was, am, is, was. These are the words we have used over here for framing the interrogative sentence. Let us see with other. I can mend. Let us take some other subject. Ram. Ram can mend a car. Okay, Ram can mend a car. Or you can put the word, instead of mend, you can put repair. You are very commonly aware of the word repair. Ram can mend a car, right? Which is the word here? Can. So let us put it initially, and the sentence turns up to be can. Then comes the subject. Okay, and can Ram repair a car? Okay, so question mark of course has to be, otherwise it won't be an interrogative sentence. Okay, so what is the structure by these all 4-5 sentences I have showed you? What do you come to the conclusion? What could be the structure? Let us see. Here you see. Okay, Ram, the subject it is. After subject, what is it? It's a helping verb. Why do we call it a helping verb? Because the main verb is what? Repair. And instead of this word can or the helping word, the importance of this word or the word cannot be used properly. We would feel something is lacking there, right? So Ram can repair. If we repair, Ram repair a car. We don't say so. It's a wrong sentence. So Ram can repair a car when we are writing. It means we are sure, we are clear that Ram can mend or repair a car. Okay. So this we can call, in other words, helping verb. So the structure would be subject plus the helping verb. I am writing H for helping verb. Okay. Plus what? The verb plus the object, we can say, or we can call it rest of the sentence. Okay, to give a completion. And this is for what? This is a sentence, simple sentence. When we make it a questionnaire or a question, how would it, the structure is helping verb, that is I have indicated by H and V. H for helping, V for verb. So this HV, that is helping verb, comes in the initial stage, plus then comes what? The subject. Okay, helping verb is used for, so can, I have put it here, then subject is who? Subject is Ram. Can Ram. Then comes the normal verb, the original verb which we have used, that is repair, and plus the object, or we call it the rest part of the sentence. So our question turns out to be like this: can Ram repair a car? Right? So this is the structure of any interrogative sentence where the helping verbs are used. So this structure you got to remember. Let us see with other helping verbs. Yesterday, okay, was a holiday. This is a statement. Yesterday was a holiday, or we call it a simple sentence. Okay, so helping verb as per the structure is was. So what do we start the sentence with? Was. Then this yesterday, it's a subject, we are talking about it, so we are putting it was yesterday. Then rest of the sentence a holiday and the question mark. Okay. Similarly, is, was, are, were. Let us take with are now. Are you? The books are sold. The books are sold. Okay. So books is subject, are is the helping verb, and this is the verb. Okay. And this itself gives a completion. So it is a complete sentence. So let us take it the other way. As per the structure of interrogative or the questionnaires, how do we do? Are will be there in the initial stage. So are, then the subject, are the books. Okay, and what remains? That is sold, a question mark. Are the books sold? Yes, the books are sold. Then let us take with may. You may come in. Statement, you may come in. You are asking, may I come in? If you are saying, okay. How do we write it? I'll give a deeper sentence. May I sell the car? May I sell the car? This is an interrogative sentence. Now till now we were just from sentence, simple sentence or statements, we were turning them into or changing them into interrogative, right? Let us now change the interrogative sentence into simple or statements. So may I sell the car? Okay, what do we say? I may sell the car. May I sell the car? I may sell the car. Similarly, will, for example. Let us take another helping verb, will. The prizes, okay, will be distributed. The prizes will be distributed. Statement. What is the helping verb? Will. And this prizes is the subject. So our question starts with will the prizes be distributed? Will the prizes be distributed? Okay, so this is how the questionnaires or interrogative sentences are formed with helping verbs. Then, and one more thing you have to remember is whenever a question or interrogative sentence is formed with a helping verb, then the answer, because every question has an answer, so the answer what you get will always be yes, no answer. Either it could be a positive reply or a negative reply. For example, you see here, the prizes will be distributed. Will the prizes be distributed? Yes, it will be distributed. Or you get a negative reply, no, it won't be distributed. Then a few examples earlier I had given you. Okay, yesterday was a holiday. Was yesterday a holiday? What do you get the answer? Yes, yesterday was a holiday, or no, it wasn't a holiday. So this is how the interrogative sentences are framed with the help of the helping verbs. Then, and the answer what we get is always a yes, no answer. Or in other words, you can remember while framing interrogative sentences that wherever helping verbs are there or the answer to which questions we get a yes or no answer, that will be framed with the help of the helping verbs which would be there in the sentence. I hope it's clear to you. Now, other few words I'll share with you. Okay, that is, I've showed the modal auxiliaries or the helping verbs also I've shown you. Now the do, did and does. Okay, do and does for present tense. I'll put the other way, you will be easy. Do and does for present tense and the did in past tense. Okay, he wrote the assignment. Did he write the assignment? Answer will be yes or no. Okay, so does he goes to school every day? Does he go to school every day? So this is interrogative sentences are also made with the help of this words, that is do, does and did. And this is how the questions are made, where the answer is always with an yes or no answer. Then as it is, questions are made with WH words. You are very well aware of, I feel. WH words are what? Who, whose, whom. Goes with the people. Who, whose, whom. Then what shows the reason, or some inquiry, some requirement, and then what. After that, if it is a place, we use were. Then if it's time, we use when. Okay, and the condition or how things are made, so we write how. So who, whose, whom, what, when, where, how. These are all words which are used to frame interrogative sentences. I hope it's clear with you, and this lecture is short and sweet, so you don't have to break your head, and try to take sentences minimum 10 with the helping words and with the WH words wherever required, and 10 sentences or statements you take, okay, and frame the sentences or frame interrogative sentences. Hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching the video. Have a nice time.